living in a world where there's so much dissension. If it's salvageable and there's nothing is hot physical and there's no hostility to the point where relationships cannot be repaired, have that conversation. Because the saddest thing is that when you're going into life and you're making partnerships, if you don't know how to properly navigate those partnerships, that can harm you financially as well. So we have to come to a point where we are putting ourselves in a situation where we can be contributors, supporters, and not feel as though we're a deficit to a plan or to an overall goal. And that's why when I hear my peers ask me, do I believe in saving first or paying a bill first? I'm going to pay that bill first. If it's the mortgage, if it's the water, if it's my phone, I'm paying my bills first. And then whatever is left as an excess, I'll put in a savings. And that way I know that it's there and it's not going to go anywhere. And then as the month and the pay cycles start, I add to it bit by bit. It could be $10, $20, $5. I add bit by bit to it. Because one, I don't want these lights to cut off of me, water. If it's the dog foods, because they're on Farmer's Dog, or if it's the mortgage, because I don't want us to go in foreclosure. Like, if it's just those vital things that needs to happen, budgeting and making sure that priorities are there, are in place. I'm not going to do anything fancy and go be a trapeze and I have a bill to pay. We have to be mindful, and also we have to be very intentional, especially at times like this. And when it comes to, what's my stance on credit cards, a tool or a trap? Now, credit cards, it helps you in one breath to build responsibility, to start getting credit, to start building up your credit to where you're paying it off each month to the point where you pay it off altogether. But it's a trap when you think, oh my God, I'm getting all this money. I could buy whatever I want, do whatever I please, but yet without a plan that you have to pay that all back. And I think that's where many of us founder and fall down so hard, is that we focus on what's monetarily and what feels right versus the consequences of, if we don't maintain this could happen. And I think that's the common mistake. I can only speak to my generation, that we forget is